What if I told you that you are capable of far more than you believe right now? That the only thing holding you back is the person staring back at you in the mirror? Let me ask you this. Think about Thomas Edison, the man who invented the light bulb. Do you know how many times he failed before he got it right? Thousands. What if he had listened to the doubts? What if he had stopped at failure number 100, or even 999? We wouldn't have the light bulb today. Look, I'm here to tell you that you have that same fire in you. That same power. By the end of this video, you'll understand why you've been underestimating yourself, and how to unleash the incredible potential that's been locked inside you all along. We all have this incredible power inside us. But here's the thing, we put limits on ourselves. We build these invisible walls. Why? Because our brains are wired to keep us safe, and that means avoiding risk, avoiding failure, and staying in our comfort zones. Think about it. Your brain would rather you stay on the couch, binging Netflix because hey, at least it's familiar, right? But growth, achievement, that means stepping into the unknown, and that's where fear creeps in. It's that voice that says, "You're not good enough, what if you fail? People will think you're crazy." And you know what? That voice is loud, but it's also lying to you. It's feeding you fear instead of facts. It's telling you to play small when you were born to do extraordinary things. Look, I'm not immune to this, we all face self-doubt. But here's the thing, you can choose to listen to that voice, or you can choose to challenge it. You can choose to believe those limiting beliefs, or you can choose to write a new story for yourself. One of the biggest limits we place on ourselves is the fear of failure. We let the possibility of not succeeding paralyze us from even taking the first step. But let me tell you, failure is not the opposite of success. It's a stepping stone. It's feedback. It's the universe telling you, try again, but this time, try something different. Think about Michael Jordan, one of the greatest basketball players of all time. Did you know he was cut from his high school basketball team? Can you imagine that? He could have easily given up, convinced he wasn't good enough. But instead, he used that rejection as fuel. He trained harder, he practiced longer, and he came back stronger. The rest, as they say, is history. And you know what? I've had moments in my life where I felt like a complete failure. Times when I doubted myself, my abilities, my entire path, but each time I made a choice. I could either let those failures define me, or I could learn from them, grow from them, and come back even stronger. So I want you to ask yourself right now, what's one thing you thought you weren't capable of, but you proved yourself wrong? Drop a comment below and share your story, because your triumphs can inspire someone else to break free from their own self-imposed limitations. Alright, so we've talked about the invisible limits we set on ourselves. Now let's break down exactly how to shatter those limits and unlock your full potential. Step 1. Challenge your negative thoughts. You know those voices in your head? The ones that say, "I'm not smart enough, I'm too old, I'm too young, I failed before, so I'll fail again." It's time to stop those thoughts dead in their tracks. Here's the thing, those thoughts are not facts, they're just beliefs. And the good news is you can change your beliefs. You can choose to replace those limiting beliefs with empowering ones. Instead of saying, "I can't do this," try saying, "I'm learning how to do this." Instead of focusing on your weaknesses, focus on your strengths. Remember, your mind is a powerful tool. Use it to build yourself up, not tear yourself down. Step 2. Take small, consistent actions. Look, we all have big dreams, right? But those dreams can feel overwhelming if we don't break them down into smaller, more manageable steps. I'm talking about bite-sized actions that you can take consistently, day after day. Let's say you want to run a marathon. You don't just wake up one day and run 26.2 miles. You start with 1 mile, then 2, then 5. You gradually increase your mileage, week after week, until you reach your goal. Remember, progress over perfection. Just start. Take that first step, no matter how small it may seem. Because momentum creates momentum, and every step you take brings you closer to your ultimate goal. Now, step 3 is crucial. Surround yourself with the right people. Listen, your environment has a massive impact on your beliefs and your results. If you're constantly surrounded by people who doubt themselves, who complain, who play small, guess what? Their energy will rub off on you. But if you surround yourself with positive, supportive, goal-oriented individuals, people who believe in you even when you struggle to believe in yourself, their energy will uplift you, inspire you, and empower you to achieve things you never thought possible. So take a look at your inner circle. Are the people around you lifting you up or dragging you down? If you need to make some changes, do it. Find mentors, read books, listen to podcasts, watch content that inspires you and expands your vision of what's possible. And finally, step 4, track your progress and celebrate your wins. We often get so caught up in chasing the next goal that we forget to acknowledge how far we've already come. But celebrating your wins, even the small ones, is crucial for staying motivated and building momentum. Think about it. When you achieve a goal, no matter how small, your brain releases dopamine, which is a feel-good chemical. And that feeling of accomplishment motivates you to keep going, to strive for more. So, take the time to acknowledge your progress. Write down 3 things you accomplished every night. Celebrate your milestones with a delicious meal, a relaxing activity, or a gift to yourself. Remember, the journey is just as important as the destination. What's one small action you can take today to move closer to your goals? I want you to share it in the comments below. Let's hold each other accountable and create a ripple effect of positive action. Chapter 3. I want you to really get this. You, my friend, are already equipped for greatness. You have everything you need within you right now to create the life you want, to achieve your goals, to make a difference in the world. But here's the thing. You have to believe it. You have to believe in yourself, in your abilities, in your potential. Because the moment you truly believe it, you unleash a power within you that you never even knew existed. Think about it. What's the difference between an amateur and a professional? Is it talent? Sure, talent plays a role. But the real difference is belief. A professional believes in their abilities, even when they make mistakes, even when they face setbacks. They know they have what it takes to succeed, and they're willing to put in the work, even when it's hard, even when it's uncomfortable. And that's the key, isn't it? It's not about being perfect. It's about being willing to show up, to do the work, to learn and grow along the way. It's about having the courage to step outside of your comfort zone and into your power. So often we look at successful people and think, they have something I don't have, but that's just not true. We all have the same 24 hours in a day. We all have access to the same information. The difference is, successful people choose to believe in themselves and their vision, and they take consistent action to make it a reality. Look, I'm not saying it's easy. If it were easy, everyone would be living their dream life. But I am saying it's possible. It's possible for you, it's possible for me, it's possible for anyone who's willing to put in the work. So I'm challenging you to step into your power. Embrace the challenges, learn from your mistakes, and never, ever give up on your dreams. Because you, my friend, are capable of extraordinary things. Now go out there and prove it to yourself. Chapter 4. We've talked about the invisible limits we set, the steps to unlock your potential, and the importance of believing in yourself. Now it's time to take action. Remember, knowledge without action is meaningless. You can watch all the motivational videos in the world, but if you don't apply the principles, if you don't take action, nothing will change. So I'm asking you, what's one thing you're going to do differently after watching this video? What's one step you can take today to move closer to your goals? Maybe it's finally starting that business you've been dreaming of. Maybe it's having that difficult conversation you've been putting off. Maybe it's simply making a commitment to yourself to show up differently, to think differently, to be differently. Whatever it is, I urge you to take action. Don't wait for the perfect moment, because the perfect moment doesn't exist. The time to rise is now. The time to step into your power is now. You are capable of more than you can even imagine. You have greatness within you. Now go out there and show the world what you're made of. I'm cheering you on every step of the way. And hey, if this video has sparked something within you, if it's given you even 1% more confidence in yourself, hit that like button and subscribe to the channel for more content like this. Let's create a movement of people who are committed to living their best lives, to achieving their dreams, to making a difference in the world. Remember, you are not alone. We're in this together, and I have no doubt that you have what it takes to achieve anything you set your mind to. So go out there and make it happen. The world is waiting to see what you're capable of. So remember, you are far more capable than you think. Don't let fear hold you back. Embrace the unknown, step outside your comfort zone, and watch your life transform. You've got this. I believe in you. Now go out there and make your mark on the world. And as always, live with passion.